Dingwall disaster for Ross County, and it's a Dingwall disaster for VAR. Right, we're gonna get straight into it. Right, Aberdeen have won. Well done to Aberdeen. I think they deserved it. But let's get stuck straight into VAR here, because I think it seems like every week, right, we're getting a worse decision than the last week, and the game is gone if this is a red. Right, Graham Shinnie in his 200th appearance for Aberdeen has won the ball, right? He clearly wins the ball. VAR look at this, right? And they're looking at it in like stop motion, right? You know the way people used to play with WWE action figures and did it in stop motion when you were about fucking 5-year-old? Well, that's the way VAR are dealing with these, because Graham Shinnie wins the ball, right? And he skims the shin, right, after he's won the ball. How are you supposed to win the ball? Like, where's your leg meant to go? I don't get it. Honestly, I'm sitting here. And what the thing is, see, as soon as they went, they're telling him to have a look at the monitor, because Andy Walker knows, he listens in. You knew as soon as he was going to the monitor, he's giving this a red, because the officials don't have a fucking Scooby-Doo, man. They don't have an inkling of what's going on. And honestly, it's a disgrace how this can, happen. Now, people with their tinfoil hats will be like, oh, it's because Aberdeen's next game's against Rangers, so they want Graham Shinnie to miss it. It's a conspiracy. They want that. That's exactly what... No, man. This is just a jokey decision. And, this could have come back to bite Aberdeen in the ass, because it took them about 3 minutes to send Shinnie on, which, of course, they added on to the 5, which, of course, Ross County bombarded Aberdeen with chances at the end, but... Honestly, I think that's the worst decision I've seen for VAR. One of the worst, man. Top 5 of the season easily. Because I just don't get what they've seen. Like, we talk about follow-throughs, right? But it's not like it's a clean cut. He skims his shin, man. He skims it. Even if he doesn't win the ball here and he skims his shin, it shouldn't be a fucking red. But he wins the ball a good second before there's any other contact with the Ross County, man. I'm sitting here bewildered by that. Alright, let's just get into the game. So, it's an even enough game. Ross County probably should take the lead, but they don't. Then Aberdeen hit on the counter attack. It's a lovely ball through to Duke. The goalie Laidlaw, his arse kind of collapses here, just like it did in the simulation earlier. He kind of slips. It's a good finish for Duke. Duke will not be Aberdeen next season. I really doubt he will be. I mean, I know there's been a few Aberdeen fans in his DM saying, are you going to stay? And then he's like, I'll stay till you get a trophy. Well, mate, usually footballers' careers last about 15, 20 years, mate. You don't have decades for Aberdeen to win a trophy, my friend. So I don't think that's going to happen. But, good finish for Duke, even if the goalie does slip on his arse. Ross County could have equalised before half time. They don't, but VAR's so bad, honestly. The Aberdeen fans were in good voice tonight, 2,500. I like the build up to the game with like McFadden and his birthday cake. And it was funny, they were joking that Chris Boyd's the only one out of them all not to be 40, but he's like, I'm 39, I'll never be 40. Then he kept on mentioning the cake, but anyway, what takes the cake's the VAR decision, and even another VAR decision I think they got wrong. So Mafowski scores, set up by Duke. It was a lovely goal, but see when it showed you the still in the replay, it actually looked like Duke was onside to me. Honestly, it did, because you've got the Ross County guy standing at the semicircle, and it looks like Duke is behind him. But of course, we don't get the lines, we don't get the replays, right? We don't get any of that shite. Ross County, though, I mean, they could have easily lost 2-0 today and against 11 men, but in reality, they've lost 1-0. I mean, Aberdeen only had one shot on target. Ross County, a few good saves for your big man in the Aberdeen nets, but honestly, I'm just bewildered by that red. And also, the offside goal, it looked on to me, but we didn't get the replays, which I think's a fucking joke, man. Why can't we get replays? I mean, it just kind of furthers the proof of, well, this looks rigged. You only get one angle. Honestly, man, VAR's been brought in to manipulate games. I don't give a shit what people say, honestly. It is. And VAR has dampened Friday night football here in the Highlands. But anyway, enjoyed the game nonetheless, but disgrace. Also, elsewhere, Queen's Park beat Hamilton in the Championship, so I believe they returned back to top of the league, or at least joint top, whatever. But anyway, till next time, peace.